Hi and welcome again to Tech It Out. Sometimes you can save yourself quite a lot of money by buying the former generation of a particular product rather than the current version of it. That's what I've done here. This is the Corsair Gaming H2100 wireless Dolby 7.1 headset. As you can see on the front there, the symbols there for the Dolby and the wireless and so on. And we'll come to the details of that a little bit later. They are a little bit different in that whereas they are wireless, they are not Bluetooth. They are 2.4 gigahertz wireless, which is very similar to some mobile phone frequencies, I think, and also some remote control frequencies. So do be aware of that. Having a closer look at the actual specifications of the headset. As I said, 2.4 gigahertz wireless, and that gives you a range of up to 40 foot in straight line. And line of sight, of course. And also it gives you 10 hours of gaming. It has 7.1 surround, and that's full true surround. It has 50 ohm neodymium drivers. They give a really good bass response. So first off, you got the usual paperwork with all its vital, important information sealed in tightly so it doesn't fall out and you lose it. You wouldn't want to lose that incredibly important paperwork. So let's get it out of the bag. Here we have a piece of paper with the warranty. Registering online, you don't need the piece of paper. The handbook for the headset, and another little booklet for the setting up. So off they go into the drawer of obscurity. Let's get the headset out. First of all though, we have this. This is dual purpose really. This can be used as an extension for the receiver for the headset. Or, as you'll see in a moment, when you plug the headset into charge, it can actually be used as a closer point to plug the headset into, so you can charge it. Good thing about this headset is, unlike a lot of Bluetooth headsets, when you plug it in, it doesn't switch off. In fact, most of the Bluetooth headsets that I've seen, when you plug them into charge, they switch themselves off, which is a bit useless really if you're in the middle of a game or a match. Now this is proving a little bit difficult for me to pull out here, so right, I think I've got it. There we go. This is the receiver, and it's powered by the USB port. There's no need for plugging anything else into it. And then you have a micro USB, which is the charging cable for the headset. As I said, you can plug it into the extension lead if you've got the extension lead closer to you, or if your PC is tucked away somewhere, you can have the extension lead with the receiver in it so that it picks up the signal from the headset a bit better. But as I said at the beginning, it does have a 40-foot range, so I think you're in the same room and you're going to be picked up quite easily. I hate these little wire ties. I wish they'd get rid of them. Get rid of the bits of plastic and the awful wire ties. And they've sealed this side in. I'm always curious why they pack things the way they do, and that's quite weird, that one. Half of it was covered in sealed in plastic. We have the headset out now, and as you can see, it's fully adjustable on both sides. The nice foam top and the nice soft cups to cover the ears. Got a little bit of yellow highlighting, but nothing outrageous. the on-off button and the volume roller. And there's the charging port. Nothing on the other side. So we just switch them on, get a nice blue light. And we switch it off again. So exactly the same as a Bluetooth headset. Press and hold to switch on, press and hold to switch off. If you keep holding like I am now, you pair up with your receiver. Now the other receiver is not plugged in at the moment, of course, so it's not going to work. The microphone is quite a stiff bar, but it does have some flex to it. Unidirectional microphone pickup on the end there, with a little bit of noise cancelling built in as well, which is always handy, so that it picks up your voice rather than the noises going on around you, especially if you've got something like air conditioning droning away in the background. Did have a problem a couple of weeks into the first use of them. One of the adjusters came loose, detached itself, so I had to RMA it, and I've got to say Corsair was absolutely brilliant. They took it back, sorted it out, and within a few days I had a brand new headset at my door, free of charge, including postage. Nothing to pay whatsoever, so thank you to Corsair for that. And since then I've been using them constantly and I've had no further problems. I think it was just that particular one had a problem with it in the manufacture. Now these cost me, well, half of what the newer Void range would cost. In fact, less than half of what the Void range would cost. They're very, very inexpensive at the moment in Amazon. So have a look at the link below and see what you think. But for now, thank you for watching.